to A Fountain of Books. So today we're going to do my July book haul. I had a June one and the footage got erased. So I'm going to include those at the end of this video if I can find the footage. If not, I'm going to have to refilm it and you'll get a separate video that has the June books in it. But I thought we were talking about my June book haul. So the first thing I got my July book haul, first thing I got in July is actually my book cart. So I've been going through a depression for 8 months, and as of a month ago I struggled with suicidal idealization, and so about 3 weeks into that I finally let my wife and my best friend know. And so my best friend come down and spend a couple days with me and just like did a one-on-one, then sure I didn't hurt myself and all that good stuff until I could get in to see a psychologist and get treatment. So when she came down, I took off work and she's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, let's go shopping. That always makes me feel better. It always puts a smile on my face. Let's go do that. While it didn't help with my depression, I did get a lot of things out of it. So the first thing I got were books, clear, obviously, but also I got my book cart from Walmart. I love it. It's wonderful. It has wheels. It moves. It's just great, especially for like videos like this where I'm not in front of my bookshelf. As you can tell, I'm in my office. So yeah, I am in love. And so let's go through my July book haul. So first I'm going to show you what I got when we went out of town to shopping. And then I did some shopping on Amazon, and then she also let me borrow one. I'm going to show you that as well. So the first book I ended up buying while we were out was Stalking, or The Crown of Jack the Ripper, Whitechapel Murders Re-Examined. I've been on a Jack the Ripper kick. So I read Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Monastedo. I'm looking around, thought I had it. I don't remember her last name, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong anyways. But I read that one, then I read The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. And that one has to do with Jack the Ripper loosely. So I realized I had never read anything about the actual murders he committed and like who they really thought he was. So I picked this up. I started a little bit, but I'm holding off because today, as I'm filming this, is the start of the reading rush, which you will see my TBR today. And I'm adding this on for one of the prompts. So there's that one. I'm just gonna step in there, don't fall. The next one I ended up picking up was Dear Martin by Nick Stone. This one I've already read and absolutely loved. It's just this little bitty tiny of a book. This one's about, I believe his name is Justice. And Justice gets wrongfully arrested by the police. And what happens from there, this book is actually told in letters to Martin Luther King. He's writing letters to Martin Luther King about his life and like asking him for advice and stuff, and it's so good, guys. When I first read this, I thought Nick was a male author, and so I looked it up, and no, she's a female author, which is really interesting to me because usually when a female author writes male characters, you can kind of tell like they're more sensitive than I think the male species is. So as far as this one goes, he wasn't. He read like a teenage boy, and it's so good. If you've read The Hate You Give and loved it, I highly suggest this one as well. It's much shorter than The Hate You Give, but it still packs a powerful punch. The next one I got was Sadie by Courtney Summers. I don't know if you have heard of this or not. I heard of it off of BookTube. I've heard it's just amazing, and I wanted to give it a try. All I know is that it's about a girl who goes looking for her missing sister, and a podcast about the same case. That's really all I want to know, and that's really all I want to know going into it. I've heard it's amazing and that the audiobook's amazing. I can't find the audiobook anywhere. My library doesn't have it. I'm going to request them get it, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So, but I did go ahead and buy the physical copy so I could read it. If these will stop falling, that'd be great. The next one I got was Frankly in Love by David Yoon. This one, I think it's about, yep, okay, that's what I thought. So this one's all about Frankie, who goes and his parents want him to date a Korean girl. Really, he likes this Caucasian girl, and him and a friend of his start a fake dating scheme for his parents so that he can make his parents proud and date a Korean girl. That's all I really know. I know it's a contemporary, and I've seen so many good things about this book. So I picked it up. It does have I was trying to see if there's anything under this packet, but it does have the beautiful dark blue edges. This is actually the only book in this, well, one of the only books in this haul I went ahead and paid full price for because I really wanted it and to read it. The next one I got was Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin. I'm not going to try to butcher your last name. This one I've already read too, and just absolutely loved it. There's a full review on my blog, which I'll tag below. I'm going to try to get back on there and do more blogs, but I just haven't. But it's beautiful. It's a coming of age story. It's about how we get to know ourselves and how, as a person, it takes a while for you to know you. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is, I believe it's Own Voices. I could be wrong, but I believe it's Own Voices. And it's a friend. It starts out as a friendship between Aristotle and Dante, and it just kind of takes off from there. It's so good, guys. I loved it so much, and I highly suggest it if you haven't read it. The next one I got was Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I have not read Laini Taylor at all. It's just not something I have taken the time out to do. I've heard this one's really good. It's one of her older series. Because I know she wrote, what is that other one? No, she wrote another one that's huge that everyone loves. There's 3 of them. I can't think what it is, but this one, I have no clue what it's even about. I have no clue. I've heard everybody just rave about it, so I picked it up and thought, let's give it a try. The next one I ended up picking up was The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I've seen everyone talk about this, and I've seen some mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people didn't love it at all. I decided to pick it up because I really want to get into reading more contemporary. I have read a couple like Aristotle and Dante, Dear Martin, The Hate You Give. All of those I would consider contemporary, but I've never read anything like just fluffy. So I wanted to give this a try and see if this is going to be something I enjoy or not. It does have this really cute photo right there of her and the dog, which is really cute. So I have no clue what this is about, but I have seen it everywhere, and I thought, why not give it a chance? If I don't like it, I can always sell it back and get most of my money back. So that's the next one I got. Next I got The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I have read A Court of Thorn and Roses like 4 times at this point. I love that series, but I've never picked up anything else Sarah J. Maas has written, so I want to give this a try. Let me know in the comments, should I start here or should I start with Throne of Glass? Because a lot of people say you should start here, and a lot of people say you should start with Throne of Glass. So let me know your opinion. I don't want to be spoiled with anything, so if I start here, will I be spoiled or not? Because I was going to pick it up this month, but I figured out that this is not the first one. This is a novella, and so I did not want to ruin it for myself. So let me know. Next is Teardrop by Lauren Kate. I have read this before. I don't remember much about it, to be honest, but I do remember leaving it, and everyone I read reviews disliked it so much, but I loved it, which is sometimes just how things go. I remember the ending. With the cliffhanger, I loved it and wanted the second one so bad. A year ago, I bought the second one. I don't have the first one anymore. I don't know where my copy of this went, so I picked up another one so that I could read this again and then read the second one. And I think she might have wrote a third one that I want to read as well. Next, I picked up The Coral Prince by Holly Black. Guys, this is going to be my first Holly Black book. I never really got into the whole fairies when I was younger. I did do Twilight, I did do Fallen, and those kind of things, but I never did the fairies, so I've never read a Holly Black. I've seen everyone rave about this, just completely and utterly rave. So I thought I should go ahead and buy it, pick it up, and give it a try. I know there's 3 more, and I know that everyone talks about them and loves them, so I'm excited to get into it and see what I think. And it has this beautiful, beautiful drawing on the under jacket. Like, I just want to display this and not the front. But yeah, I have this that I want to read, and I believe I actually got this on a discounted price. I'm not sure why, but I know I did, and so I'm excited to get into this one. Let's see if I can stand these up a little better. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay. Next, and the last one I got while we were out on the trip out of town was The Hazelwoods by Melissa Albert. So this one I have been borrowing from the library and reading a little bit here and there. Borrowing from the library, reading here a little bit here and there. But I never finished it. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead and get it for myself, and that way I have it and I can just read it all at once and finish it. I know this is about a girl whose grandma wrote like famous fairy tales, and then all of a sudden her mother goes missing and she has to go out there, and I believe she finds out the fairy tales are real, but I'm not 100% sure. I've not honestly read through this. I did not read the synopsis because I really don't want to. I want to be surprised. And so I got that one. And then me and my infinite wisdom placed a Amazon order. I decided that I wanted a couple books off of Amazon. And so, sorry, hold on, I'm pulling them out. So I decided, why not go ahead and order some? I placed an order anyway, so I figured why not. The first book I ended up putting in my cart is let me move this on, sorry. A European Trial for the Monstrous Woman by Tessa Gloss. I can't even talk. Theodora Goss. This is the second one to The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. I love this series. I am 304 pages through this book, and I'm loving it. This is all about Mary Jekyll, whose mother dies, and she finds out that her mother has been caring for a Hyde. She thinks that it's the infamous Mr. Hyde who killed a man and has thus disappeared off the face of the earth. So she sets on the track to go find out who this Hyde is and what's going on. I will tell you, because it happens within like the first 100 pages of the book, she does not find Mr. Hyde. She finds Diana Hyde, who happens to be her sister. And it just kicks off from there. It's wonderful, 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 wonderful. I will say that the girls themselves, they're right. When Theodora wrote this, she actually put the girls in the book. So what I mean is there's little cutaways of them arguing, or, hey, I didn't say that. Well, I'm trying to make the story sound better type thing. Some people hate that. They think it's awful. Me, on the other hand, I love it. It reminds me of having sisters. where we bicker and we argue, and if we do anything together, we're gonna have comments about it. So I love reading their little anecdotes and where they add a little bit extra in there. They do a lot of foreshadowing with that, and like Catherine is the one writing the book, and so she's like, no, you're not gonna ruin the plot again. You did it in the first one, we're not doing it in the second one. So like, guys, I just honestly love this series. I will have the third one. I'm waiting for it to come out in paperback because I had the first one in paperback too. So I love, oh, sorry, I almost dropped books. I love this series and can't get enough of it. Oh, I'm gonna lay that over there because it won't fit. The next one I ended up picking up was Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Moss. I'm not going to pronounce the last name. So this is the second one to Stalking Jack the Ripper. I'm excited to get into it. I know it has something to do with Dracula, obviously, and that she goes to school and... oh, I don't remember. It tells me, but she goes away, and it's her and Thomas's, they go away to medical school, and it takes off from there. So I'm excited to get into this because I did read Stalking Jack the Ripper. I gave it 5 stars. Loved it. Can't wait to get into this one. And the last one that I bought for myself was The Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. Guys, I'm so freaking excited for this. I know nothing. I want to know nothing, and I can't wait to crack this baby open. Look at that beautiful cover, and I believe under the death jacket, is it? No. Under the death jacket, it just has the moon, and then that inside cover is just downright beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I am in love. I cannot wait to get into this and take a read. I know everybody's been raving about it, and it's a Sarah J. Maas book. It's probably going to be smutty and wonderful, and I cannot wait. I'm going to lay that on top there. Beautiful. Okay, the last one I have talked to you about for my haul is The Road by Cormac McCarthy. This is the one my best friend Jessica let me borrow. I know it's horror-ish, and it has to do with father and son. That's all I know. It's all I want of going into it. She said it's really good, and I cannot wait to read this. I borrowed it from her, and I will have to return it when I'm done, but I'm excited to get into this. So yeah, that's my recent haul, oh, except like one book, which I'm just going to stack here. Okay, there's my recent haul. If you like this video and you want to hear more from me or hear my opinion on any of these, let me know down in the comments, and subscribe, like. I would love to have you part of my family, and I will see you on my next one.